It's just my luck that my first time recording in a week, it is raining on the server and I can't sleep. But welcome back to the ScoutCraft server. My name's Kevil and today we have a lot to get done. So first, I do want to show you guys the changes that have happened around spawn. I have been working like crazy to get this done in between episodes, and the reason I did it in between episodes is because I've been so busy with school that I just couldn't record more than like 30 minutes at a time. So I'd rather just get on the server for 30 minutes, not worry about recording, and do some work at spawn. So we have the potato fields done. I've started harvesting those on and off, and then I got a moss block, and basically one moss block created all of this up here, except I did have to go get the bamboo from, I think it was Full Bump Space. But yeah, so I expanded the moss block all the way around here. I grew up some of the Eliza trees. Why am I blanking on what these are called? Azalea trees. So yeah, I grew up a couple of those. I do feel like it's too cluttered, but I kind of like it being overgrown like this. I'm unsure. What do you guys think? Please let me know if it is too cluttered or if you think it looks good up here. So I do not have Optifine right now because the server updated to 1.18.2 and I just haven't put on Optifine yet. Don't judge me. I only have about an hour and a half to play right now. So I didn't want to waste 30 minutes of that or however long it would take to get Optifine on. So let's look at the portal. I am very happy with the way this turned out. I think it looks really nice. Again, maybe it's too cluttered, but I don't know. I like it. So, you know, we got some dripstone protruding out of there. We got moss hidden in the waterfall. A lot of moss overgrowing right here. And then the portal nestled behind a bridge. And the deep slate blocks right here mixed with the the dripstone blocks with the deep slate bricks looks really good in my opinion behind that portal. Just adds a little bit of texture behind it, and I think it looks really nice. So I'm happy with this. Please let me know if you guys think this looks good or suggest some changes if you don't like it. So yeah, the next goal for this spawn is to build a little campsite right here. You know, get rid of these wooden planks which are hiding my water from when I was growing sugarcane. I'll get rid of all of that. We're gonna put up a couple tents here, a nice big bonfire, and then this spawn will be done for now until we eventually destroy it for something else. Maybe it'll stay the full duration of the server, but I wouldn't be mad if it got torn down for something better. This was just what I wanted to do in my first two episodes, was to make a little bit of a pretty safe spawn. So it is fully lit. I'm pretty sure no mobs can spawn other than those that walk through the entrance right here. And as the shopping district grows and more lights get placed down, it will just become safer and safer. So in between episodes, I did do a pop-up shop. So this golden pillar right here is mine. I did have some sales, but I already collected them. So I am now selling 32 blocks of gold per 1 diamond. So hopefully those will sell out again soon. I think I maybe made 10 diamonds off of that so far. And yeah, I did need to come over here to buy a mending book, but I need my diamonds out of my ender chest. So let's go grab that. Here's how rich I am. I have 37 ore, but oh wow, 37 regular diamonds also. So yeah, I'm gonna go buy 1 mending book, and that is because I'm hopefully going to get an elytra in today's episode. Yes, so the other scouts already defeated the ender dragon, and a lot of the scouts already have wings, but I've been withholding from wings until I knew I had at least, 2 hours to record. But I've already burned up a lot of my time. So okay, we got our unbreaking and we've got our mending book. So I'm gonna pop those in my ender chest. Let's make some room. I don't need that much pork chops. Well, that may be torch spam, or it may be sunflowers, but either way, I think that pillar is our stronghold. So we'll take one of those, and let's see. It went straight into the ground. This is very promising. Okay, let's set our spawn, and... Alright, let me just throw my sword on the ground, and let's get into the end. Alright. I have exactly 1 hour. Let's find an elytra. I hit control instead of shift, and I sprinted off the block. And then I fumbled with my ender pearls, and I didn't save myself. So I think that was my silk touch pick, my axe, my sword and bow, and then my full set of armor that I just lost. Oh, that is sad. And 145 levels. So that has to do it for my end raiding experience today. I have to go to class in 30 minutes anyways. So I guess I'm gonna have to rebuild after class. Oh man, how depressing. Okay, I'll see you guys after class. We will rebuild this episode. I'll just go AFK the gold farm during class probably. Get the levels back, spend the diamonds, do the enchanting. It'll be fine. To buy more mending books. It'll be fine. Okay. Well, guys, it has been a full week since the unfortunate death while end busting, and we have finished the rebuild. The rebuild didn't take a full week. It honestly only took like maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. But the reason it has been a week since I've played on the server is because final exams just finished. So I passed, yes, and I have a 2-week break, which is starting now. And yeah, then I start my internship and my life will suck all summer, but then I will be fully done and I will be able to honestly make videos more often while working as, doing my job. So yes, okay. Rebuild is done. Let's first talk about that. So I actually have like perfect stuff. I feel like I really wanted to make sure all my tools were as good as they could be. I think the only things that are lacking are actually the hose. So I do need to get efficiency on these and then they will be perfect. But as far as that, we are fully kitted. I just need to go get netherite, which is a goal for a future episode. So let's talk about this spot that I am starting recording in. So I did this a few days ago. This is where I think my mega base is going to be. And how can you call it a mega base when the plot of land is this tiny? Well, it's going to be a very vertical base. And I do want it here, but let's first say spawn is directly on the other side of this mountain. So I'm close to spawn, but people in the shopping district shouldn't be loading my base from here. So just in case my base is laggy, it won't be an issue at shopping district. But to be even safer, I am considering putting it on the other side of this village. I do want to have this village be incorporated in my build. I definitely plan on building close to it, but maybe for the sake of server lag, I might change my mind and do it back here. So in this area, you know, clear some trees, and that's where my base will be. So I'm not dead set on the location yet, but I do have a plan. It's something I've been thinking about during my driving for class. Yes, I do spend my time driving thinking about my Minecraft bases. Yes, it is sad, but it's the truth. I have been mulling it over quite a bit as to what I want to do for my mega base this season. We are, you know, time is moving pretty fast, and just because I haven't been on the server as much doesn't mean that, you know, the server's gonna last longer because of that. So I do need to really get my butt into gear and get this base started if I have any hope of finishing it before the end of the season. So that is the goal and the plan. I really do think I'm going to change locations back here to be safer with, you know, safer with lagging out spawn, and I will be closer to whoever is building over here. I genuinely don't know whose build this is. So even though I might change locations, this is still going to be the outline all the same, and as I get into it, it'll make more sense. But here is my goals list. So I want to finish the spawn build, which we did make good progress, but there's still some like tents and stuff that I need to do over there. Finish the gold farm storage and then sell access. And I kind of already did the first part, and I will explain that when we get over there. And then obviously start the overworld base and do villager trading. I want to automate piglin trading with the gold farm. I want to finish the nether tunnel entrance that I started a long time ago, and signs have been there for months saying that I was going to finish it. And then do my nether staircase, break into the nether roof, make it easier to get to the gold farm. And then obviously get netherite gear in the process, hopefully. And then here's some farms examples that I want to do. You know, obviously melon, pumpkin, carrot, sugarcane. And then a drown farm and a gas farm I think would be fun. And I don't know if I have a river nearby. I do need to scout out for that. But maybe a drown farm would be really cool, because I've never done either of those. Same with a music disc farm. I have never done a music disc farm, so I'm thinking of doing that. And then obviously a lot of mining is planned for the season. We want to be nice and rich. That is enough for this area for today. We will be working on this in the next episode, but for now, let's go over to the gold farm so I can show you what I did after dying. And I did record the changes, but my audio was, you know, really bad because I forgot to do an audio test before recording and it was using the wrong microphone. That's a real problem that I have over here. But yeah, we'll just take a look at it. It isn't anything too crazy. And here we are arriving at the gold farm with automated storage and some piglins for me to trade with in the future. So here are all the items that a gold farm can produce. Obviously gold nuggets. We have been getting plenty of those. I already filled an entire row. Gold ingots, which is pretty healthy amount. Like, I definitely need to get that crafted so I can start selling it. And then plenty of rotten flesh. Are we actually over? No, we are almost overflowing on rotten flesh. Fresh flesh. So yeah, that is a lot of rotten flesh. I do want to bring some villagers up here so I can just trade with clerics and then walk out of here with emeralds. I do think that would be a good service to have for when I want to sell access to the other scouts here at this gold farm. And then, yes, a lot of zombified piglin heads. This farm automatically produces them. I thought I'd store them just because maybe I would figure out something to do with them in the future. Maybe a prank. And then it is slowly, this is the world's slowest chicken and feather farm. So I started with just one feather in the storage system, so I'm actually in the filter, so I'm curious how many this has produced. So you saw how much rotten flesh it produced. It's produced 4 feathers in the same amount of time, and it's produced 4 raw chickens also. So it seems to be a 1-to-1. Yeah, it is the world's slowest feathered chicken farm, but I think it's kind of funny that if I run this long enough, I will get feathers and chickens out of this. But yeah, that is pretty much all that changed. It's just an automatic dropper. It drops it onto that. Oops. It drops it onto that singular hopper. and the decorations will be coming soon. That's what these chests are, and that's what I want to work on in the next episode. But for now, I think that's it for today. Today's episode, looking back at the recordings, not a lot has happened, and I'll be honest with you guys, this is kind of a dud episode. But I died, I had to rebuild, I had final exam week, so I really wasn't spending that much time on the server, and yeah, it at least we made some progress. So yeah, to recap, we made progress on the spawn area. I think that is looking very pretty. We did work on the gold farm, and we figured one of 2 locations to do the mega base at. So that is still progress all the same. And oh yeah, I was going to just show you, this is how the automated dropper works. So, you know, items, the piglins die from mine carts, their items go into a hopper mine cart, which then goes into this hopper, and then they flow over here into this dropper, and it's just a bit of redstone to make it so the dropper automatically goes into the cobweb, and that makes it so the items always will fall in the singular block and land in the hopper below. No items lost. And I don't know if you saw it down there, but there's a lava bucket that helps prevent any of the Oh. What? How come I'm not dying? Anyways, that could have been bad. I guess that I have exactly 24 in there. So if a piglin was in there, I would have died. That scared me because my items would have been destroyed in lava, and I didn't want to have to rebuild again. I just panicked so hard right there. You guys have no idea. Oh, that was bad. Okay, I'm going to repair all my items, even though they're not that damaged, and then I'm going to put them away in AFK for a while I edit today's video. So, yeah, thank you, everybody who watched. That was scary. I need wings. Dude, let me hit you. There we go. And just like that, the farm is on. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna AFK here for a while. Yep, everything seems to be working. Okay, and yeah, so thank you everybody for watching. My name's Kevil, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.